Yo, this looks crazy, man. Oh my god. Why don't you introduce yourself and your car to the viewers?
What's up? My name is Ramsey. I have a 2023 M4 CSL.
Why don't you give us the story how you got into the M4 CSL and then just like your journey with cars overall?
For sure. So my first BMW was a 2007 328.
Okay.
It was a little beast at the time. I was in high school whipping that thing. I was excited. And then I moved on. I got an M340 2020. That was a great car from factory. That thing was loud. It was fast. I had a great time with it. And then I got into the G80 M3 2023. Maybe you guys have seen it. It was an Isle of Man green with like red buckets. It was me, and I love that car so much, and I did so much to it. I'm very grateful. You could pop up a little picture right here.
yes,
but I love that thing. I was having a great time with it, and then I got to a point where I was like, all right, like let me go fuck around with the dealership real quick. Let me see like what they'll give me for my car. I feel like everyone does that. They're like, oh, like how much is my car worth? Let me go see what the dealership will give me for it. So I took it, and then they were gonna give me a lot more than I owed for it. I was like, damn, like this is actually a really good deal. And I felt like it was a good opportunity to potentially move into something else. I just didn't know what it was gonna be. So I was looking into getting the M5. It was too heavy. I think it was a boat. And then I was looking at the X6M, and then I was like, I ain't got no kids. Why do I need an SUV? And then I was looking at the M8, and I was like, I just don't know. And then the sales guy was like, I don't know, bro, we have something really special, but I don't think you're gonna be into it though. I don't think you're gonna be into it. And I was like, oh, well, what was it? Like I was like a little puppy now. I was like, what you got for me? And then he takes me to the showroom, and then bam, there was this car. And honestly, bro, I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm the most random person you'll ever meet to have an M4 CSL. Like, ask me why I have this car. I couldn't even tell you, because it's a full-on like track race car. I think it holds the record for the Nuremberg like fastest lap around the track. Really? Okay. I think it's like 7 minutes and 20 seconds or 18 seconds or something.
That's
but
pretty quick.
It's pretty quick.
Yeah,
and I'm like, damn, like I've never even been to the track before, but I'm gonna be whipping this thing in the streets. So yeah, that's what happened, and now I got my baby. I call it my little black widow.
Was it like love at first sight when you saw it in the showroom?
Absolutely. I got inside of it, and the guy was like, oh yeah, like start it up. Fucking started it up. And I didn't realize that there was like these little kids right behind the car, and they screamed. And once they screamed, I was like, yeah,
this is it, huh?
That's loud enough.
What do you do to afford this car?
So basically, I do something called microblading, where I tattoo eyebrows, but I tattoo them like one hair stroke at a time, so it doesn't look like it doesn't look like what your aunties or grandmas probably have, where it's like that line. It's like an actual like realistic, like hairy looking eyebrow. And I also own an academy, so I teach people how to do it. That way they can create their own businesses and start doing what I do. And it's also the most random thing ever, because people like ask me, they're like, oh, you do e-commerce, or you look like you do like you're a scammer or whatever. I'm like, nah, I'm just saving brows out here, you know what I'm saying?
Oh no.
And it's a really great what's the word I'm looking for, like niche market.
No, I'm sure.
Very lucrative. And I don't think people realize how much money's in that industry. Clearly I'm able to buy a car like this.
No, seriously, I might have to tap in that market.
Tap in. Anyone watching that wants their girlfriend's eyebrows done, hit me up.
Yes, sir.
I mean, I feel like there's a time and place to be humble, and I don't think this is one of them. I really am the best person at what I do, and I'm very, gracias a Dios, grateful to God. Like, I'm blessed to have learned the skill set to get what I have in life now. I bought a house because of what I do, which has been great.
That's crazy. Okay.
Yeah, bro, life is good, you know.
I'm gonna have all his info in the descriptions and stuff. You gotta hit him up if you don't want to keep looking chopped. Funny story is, the way that this build video even happened was that I made a TikTok of an M4 CSL at Diamond Jamboree, and I guess his friend, you know, sent him the video and said, is this you? And it wasn't him, but like he commented, and I ended up trying to like kind of stalk his profile, because I was like, I don't know any CSL owners, and I need to get one on the channel. Luckily he was close by, And I'm gonna show you the message right here.
It's crazy. He literally messaged me. He's like, "Is that you?" I said no, but I commented and he messaged me. I was actually surprised that you even like found my page and everything too, because my TikTok, like, you had to do some research to find me for sure.
I did, because his main TikTok account, like the one with all the followers, is the one for the microblading. So like I had to dig deep to even find his.
When you messaged me, I was like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah,
like, that's
you
crazy.
knew.
And then when you told me that you're local, I was like, "Yo, like." That's like meant to be right
there.
That's meant to be.
So this build video was just a funny like little TikTok. It started out as a funny TikTok, and it manifested into the real thing, and it's been really cool. But right now we're gonna look at like the interior, and then just like if you could tell us what kind of things make it a CSL.
For sure. Also, to clarify, that wasn't me in the video.
Yeah, that wasn't him. If
that was the imposter.
If this actually gets to the person who did own that car, hit him and I up so that we can get you linked up.
We can flick up. That'd be cool.
So, but let's go to an interior tour and just kind of talk about what makes it a CSL.
For sure. Well, first and foremost, the interior versus a regular M4 is much different.
Yeah.
In terms of the seats, these are like full fixed bucket seats.
Yeah, I could tell.
To adjust the height, you actually have to unbolt this screw right here, and you can only have 3 settings. There's only 3 settings available.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like you're just stuck. You don't really have an option of how you get to sit.
Yeah.
Luckily, you could go forward and back with the lever.
Okay.
But they basically strip the car of anything that adds weight.
Yeah.
So the sound system, it only has like 4 speakers versus like an M4 that might have like 12 to 16.
Damn.
So the sound, I mean, it's not that bad. I mean, I can't complain, whatever. The full center console is fully carbon fiber from start to back. It's completely, fully. The rear seats from factory have been taken out, and there's just little spots for helmets.
Yeah.
I don't got no helmets because I don't track it, but you know what? Maybe I'm gonna get some helmets just to put back there.
Yeah, and then tell us, like, you recently weighed the car. How much did it weigh?
I weighed it with me outside of the car with a full tank. It was 3,600 flat.
Okay.
So I'm assuming with like less than a full tank, probably like in the 3,500 range.
Yeah, that's about right.
Which is like a considerable amount lighter than the actual M4 G82 or G80. Probably like a good like 300 to 400 pounds lighter.
Oh dang,
it's pretty crazy. The reason also too is because the trunk is fully carbon fiber. It doesn't look like it, but
yeah, let's pop that because they won't know.
You can see like the actual trunk is like fully carbon fiber all the way around.
Oh my god.
And then I'll show you the hood too.
Yeah.
Actually is fully carbon fiber too. Bam.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, fully forged carbon fiber. It's just like, it's light as hell. If you feel it, you can like lift it. Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah. This is very light.
It's probably like 12 pounds total. It's just crazy.
Yeah. No, this is cool.
Yeah, it's fully stocked though. I haven't done anything to it. I don't know if I'm gonna do anything to it, to be honest.
Because it'll kind of mess with like its value.
Yeah, that, and also too, like, it's already so fast.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to be faster than that.
What's the power difference in this? Because I know there's a difference in power, right? Like,
yeah, the horses on this is 543. I think it's honestly like BMW normally does, like an unreliable horsepower that they give it. I think it has more.
Yeah.
But it's rear wheel drive, so I spin out at a dig. I don't race people from a dig. There's no point, honestly. But from a roll, it picks up really fast, especially because of the weight. The weight to horsepower ratio is really low. So yeah, I think picks up.
And then also, can you talk about like why we kind of like delayed the video a week? Because I know you had to put back some of the stuff, right?
Yeah, so the previous owner of my car, they took off the badging for some reason. They took off all the badging, and they actually even took off the like red stripes and stuff, which is, I don't know why they wanted to camouflage as like a regular M4 possibly, but yeah, I had to get it back on from factory, from the dealership. Thankfully they took care of everything. It
might seem subtle, but it's a good like difference in terms of like the front face.
I agree,
because it like highlights it highlights the angles of the car, so it looks really good. And
for sure, thank you.
Yeah, I'm glad that we were able to get this.
Me too. Yeah, everyth's from factory. So the lip is from factory too. The carbon pieces are all factory, obviously. Yeah. And then my favorite part is, it'll be in the front.
Okay. Yeah.
My favorite part is gonna be that the headlights are, the DRLs are yellow from factory.
Dude, that's a flex.
I had on my M3 the RBGs, so basically I could change them to any color.
Yeah.
but they like malfunction really easily, and like they weren't that bright.
Yeah.
Like the yellow ones weren't that bright, but when I got this car, I was like, damn, like that's the real deal right there.
Yeah, no, this is cool. This is cool. This is definitely the only CSL that I've seen like really close up, besides that one in Diamond Jamboree. But like, this is very cool. This is my impressions of the car. So first of all, it looks really aggressive in terms of just versus the regular M4. Like the angles in the front end for sure just look crazy. I would say on the side profile it's a little more subtle. I do like the badging. It's like kind of like a red outline with the just black badges. But dude, overall this car is crazy. Like, do you see these seats? Like I don't know, like the whole cabin is crazy, carbon everywhere, and like, yeah, these seats are crazy. Like, I really don't know what else to say. And I like the rear seat delete. I'm excited to kind of sit inside of it because I'm very curious to see how it feels. But yeah, shout out to Ramsey for letting me film this beauty. It's crazy clean. There were some cops in the parking lot when we were filming, so we're gonna have to go to a different location to do some Mexico activities. But we're gonna get the M340 to get some pulls, and also this car, so yeah, stay tuned. All right, so this is my first time in a M4 CSL. Shout out to Ramsey.
What's up?
Yeah, so it's just crazy. Like the seats are so like they're tucked in, man. Like I'm gonna be honest, you gotta be pretty trim to like fit in this comfortably. Thankfully, like it feels perfect for me, but I will say, like, if you are a little bit on the bigger side, it is going to be a little bit uncomfortable. Chassis itself of this car is super stiff. Like just going in from like a G80, a normal one, to this, it's crazy. Like, did you just hear that sound? Like this chassis is rigid. And the center console is very cool, all carbon CSL like logo and stuff. But we're gonna do a pull or two and then some revs, and then we're gonna be done with this video.
My favorite thing to do is click this little special button right here. And then I have it on my sportiest setting. I keep my traction control on because I get nervous as fuck to drive the car like that. So we'll do a little.
Oh my gosh, this guy's wild.
It's so much fun. Like it's such an exhilarating feeling.
It
to
is.
Just, like do a pull, especially when you're going at like a slow speed, low gear, and you just fucking rip it. Honestly, I don't even use my paddles. Like that's how responsive the automatic gearbox is.
Yeah.
The crazy part, I will say, compared to my G80 especially, is that even in full automatic mode, my car will literally like redline from like second to third.
No way.
Or like even first to second sometimes. I'm like,
crazy.
bro, like shift already.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it doesn't do it all the time. It's very like
on and off.
It has its own mind. Let's put it that way.
That's crazy. Oh shit. Oh my god. Oh shit. No. He wilded. That was, I didn't expect that out of him. That was wild. Oh my god.
I'm just a big old cheese ball when I drive this car, I swear.
Oh my god.
I say when I drive this car, it's my daily.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he's wild for this, man. No, this feels crazy. But we're gonna get some revs, and then I think that's about it.
The carbon ceramic brakes, by the way, are like game changer. Like, I didn't know how much of a difference they make, but like, I swear if I wanted to stop within like 3 seconds, I'm like, stop. Okay. Which is crazy.
So the G80 that you had, it didn't have carbon ceramics?
No carbon ceramics. But I will say that the brakes are squeaky as fuck. I don't think you can hear it that much, but I don't know if you'll hear it in the video.
I'm trying to listen.
Oh no, it's not bad right now.
Quiet right
Sometimes
now,
it's like a freaking nails on a chalkboard when I stop, bro. It's so embarrassing.
I know, but then they see the car and they say, dang, he's him.
But then they're like, damn, change your brakes, bro.
Yeah, and you're like, this is what it sounds like normally.
I found out recently what the repair car or the service of the ceramic brakes are. It's like 17 to 20K.
What?
For a service, like to change them out, the rotors and the pads and everything.
No.
But they say that they last like 100K miles, so I'll cross that bridge when I get there.
What the hell? 17K is crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, this is the Uber I called for. Okay. Sounds really good. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you.